in which book of the New Testament do we read the name Onesimus other than Colossians? Anybody? Philemon. That's the one. And in Philemon, we learn what about Onesimus? We learn that he's a slave. So he's in that lower rung of society. It sounds like he maybe robbed his master and took off. Master's name is Philemon. That's who the letter was written to. And Paul and Philemon are, it looks like peers. They relate to each other. They're partners. Paul considers Philemon a partner in the gospel ministry. If this is not fresh on your mind, you can take about 5 minutes and read the letter this afternoon after your lunch. It's only one page, very short. Paul says to Philemon, remembering the paterfamilias rule, if your slave, just knowing what you know this morning, if your slave steals from you and runs away, and you're the head of the household, what do you get to do with impunity? The worst. You can kill Onesimus, and nobody's going to bat an eye. And Paul writes to him and says, hey, Philemon, while Onesimus has been here, he's become a child to me in the faith. That means he got converted. He's a brother now. He means the world to me. He belongs to Jesus. And now I'm sending him back to you. And I'm sending him back to you so that you can welcome him not as a slave, but as a brother. That's this guy right here. Tychicus is coming with Onesimus, our faithful and dear brother. That doesn't happen anywhere else in the Roman Empire. Nowhere does a master welcome a disobedient slave as a brother, as an equal, as a peer. That's the power of the gospel in an empire that was ultimately concerned with the rights of the head of the household. Not only does it tear down ethnic boundaries and animosity, it takes the ladder of society and casts it away. It says if you've been joined to Jesus and he's been joined to Jesus, whatever the empire says, you're brothers. And you belong together. And you look out for the interests of the other. That's what we miss if we skip the last little bit. We miss this lovely glimpse of a community in Christ where people who were once enemies have come together in shared mission, prayerfully devoting themselves to the advance of the gospel. And we are invited, having been joined to the same Jesus, to have the same priority.